InnerQuest explores various pathways through which you can connect with the infinite wisdom of the universe and apply it to personal, professional, and spiritual growth. This program, featuring accomplished practitioners, educators, and authors, is provided by Infinity Foundation, an innovative center for holistic studies and research. We invite you to share this journey with us.
Hello, welcome to InnerQuest. My name is Jay Stone, your host for today, and our guest is Lynn Bednar. Welcome, Lynn.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure, and I'm sure I'll be even happier when we finish the interview, just because of all this knowledge you're going to impart on us and our audience. Let me tell you a little bit about Lynn. Lynn is a certified nutritional counselor and health food store owner. Lynn's philosophy revolves around using natural products for both prevention and healing. Lynn advocates a shift from crisis-based healthcare to prevention and personal responsibility. Lynn, why did you become a health food store owner?
Well, I've always been a very natural person. You know, I never wore a lot of makeup. I love the outdoors, very interested in science, and like many people in my industry, I sort of came to this by having a couple of health challenges of my own. So I had some herniated discs in my back as well as a uterine fibroid tumor, and I started kind of down this path of looking at natural health.
How long ago was this? I'm not going to ask your age.
This was probably over 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. And so I started trying a lot of alternative therapies, and I just wasn't really happy with what Western medicine had to offer me. You know, cutting things out wasn't really my idea of solving the problem. So I started down a path of looking for some alternative ways to do that.
And were you able to avoid surgery?
I was.
Hey, very good. Physician, heal thyself.
That's
or
right.
Health food store owner, heal thyself.
That's right.
Now, is it hard for a small health food store? Well, how big is your health food store?
We're just 1,200 square feet, so we are a small store. We're in a great little district with a lot of independent shops, and it's a great little area.
Is it hard for you to compete against like the big box health food stores these days, and even like drugstores and regular grocery stores are now carrying more natural food products? Mm-hmm. What's the advantage of going to a store like such as yours?
Well, the advantage of coming to us is because we really know the product well. We pre-screen everything, so we're carrying only top quality things. I think a lot of the grocery stores and the even the drug stores don't really, their specialty is more in the prescription alley, and
sure, and it's not like you're going to get someone like you advising.
Right, and it's not as personal an environment. You know, in a smaller store, people are comfortable coming in, talking about their issues, whereas, you know, if they're standing in the middle of a grocery aisle, they might not be so comfortable. Yeah. And the people that I have at my store are very knowledgeable, and we can really help people select something that's right for them. Now,
you're a certified nutritional counselor. How is that different than, say, a dietitian?
I'm not as familiar with a dietitian, but my understanding is they are really putting meal plans together for people. Mm. A certified nutritional counselor is really looking at the diet, looking at the health issues, and kind of crafting a way for people to either deal with health issues that they have, or improve their diet, or just improve their overall health. Now,
were you always a certified nutritional counselor, or did you get to that after as part of your recovery?
No, I actually did that after I bought the store, because people like you to have some letters behind your name. So I had done a lot of self-study and taken a lot of courses and things, but I wanted something that was formal, because I think people want to see that you have some sort of professional training. Mm-hmm.
Now, what is your store's mission?
Our mission really is to educate about health, to promote, and also to model. So I really try to hire people that live the lifestyle. You know, we're not just we're walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
Okay. And so what do you consider walking the walk?
Well, we eat healthy, you know, we exercise, we try to manage our stress levels. You know, we do something that we love. I think that's really important, and I think that's a thing that people discount to some degree. You know, everybody...
Right.
People try to sometimes be what they think someone wants them to be instead of just kind of following what comes from the inside for them.
There's actually a term for that.
What's that?
False self. You create a false self to appease others. Famous psychiatrist started, D.W. Winnicott. He said children create a false self to please their parents, and then they grow up creating all these false selves to please everybody else they meet in their lives.
Right.
Yeah. So you're talking about your store's mission.
So we really want to promote health. I mean, the U.S. right now is ranked 49th in overall health in the world. We have dropped 25 spots in the last 10 years.
Now, just think how much we're going to drop in the next 10 years.
Yeah, and I think...
And we're going to have health care, instead of we're going to drop even further.
It doesn't make sense, you know, that one of the richest countries in the world would have also, you know, 50th in health.
Well, it's interesting because as our health is declining, so is our wealth. So there is kind of this correlation between health and wealth.
Right, right.
Yeah, you'll love what my teachers told me once. They came from Japan. They were into natural health and healing. And so when my teachers sent them to America, said, go to America. Americans don't know how to take care of themselves. If you teach Americans how to take care of themselves, you'll always have a job. And this was in the 1960s, and I think there's a higher percentage of Americans today who don't know how to take care of themselves.
Right.
And so you mentioned prevention. So how does going to your store help serve as prevention?
Well, I mean, we really try to encourage people to do sort of a basic program in terms of just general wellness, and then they can either add or subtract things based on their own needs. So, you know, typically when people come in, they have a specific problem. There are some people that are starting to come just for general wellness. You know, they've heard they should take fish oils.
It's the trendy thing.
Yeah, they've heard they should take fish oils, or they want to know what resveratrol is, or something like this. So, you know, we do have people that have, you know, heard things on Dr. Oz, and they want to come run right in and get it, and you know, I think that's great in the way that it's raising visibility for prevention and for natural health, but you know, sometimes it's sort of like they have to have, you know, that.
Well, and it's like using like a particular pill or medicine. You know, it's like this is the next thing that's going to save me and make me better,
right?
Instead of looking at the whole
picture.
Yeah.
And we really try to ask questions when people come in and they say, you know, I want to take some resveratrol. Well, why? Why do you want to take that? You know, and are you taking any prescription drugs? And what else? What are you eating? What, you know, are they trying to figure out? You know, are they sleeping? Are they eating? Are they stressed? You know, and getting the whole picture a little bit more than just sort of grabbing something off the shelf and giving it to them.
Yeah. Now, what are the various sections of your store? Is it just vitamins and supplements, or do you have vegetables, fruits?
You know what, we don't sell a lot of food items. We're mostly supplements. So we have herbs and homeopathy. We have natural skincare. We have aromatherapy, flower essences. We have a section for energy. We have a condition-specific section. We have the healthy oils, and then we have some functional foods. But generally, we're more.
You want to talk about? You mentioned like 7 different sections, like aromatherapy, homeopathy. Our audience would like to know about that.
Okay. Well, homeopathy is really its own class of medicine. A lot of people equate homeopathy with doing something natural. They think of it as home remedies, but it's really its own class of medicine.
Now, did you study homeopathy as part of your
I have studied, yes. Okay. I've done a lot of self-study on it. I have taken just one formal course, but I'm not certified in homeopathy, but I certainly know quite a bit about it.
Okay. Okay.
So homeopathy is really essentially taking natural substances and potentizing them